Okay. We did it, right?
Hope so.
I'm Zach.
Ryan.
Yeah, this is Brian. Today we're here to do episode 2 of our little editing series that has no name. Yeah, as of yet, it's a work in progress. We appreciate everybody last time watching our horror edits. Today we'll be working on the a comedy bit that's in line with like a documentary. Is it called a mockumentary style?
Mockumentary, yeah.
Yeah, mockumentary style edit. So you want to just jump right into it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, that we did it. There it is.
Do you want me to look at the camera, or do you want me to look at you? Well, I was at college, and things were going well, but it didn't look like I was going to get into grad school, so decided to go for an internship, and landed one up here in Ohio. Here I am with Sunny Boo.
I love like the awkward pace. Like you left in there of him like in talking.
Do you want me to look at
I want. That's kind of what I was going for. I'm like, he's kind of an awkward dude.
Yeah.
It feels like he's an intern. He's kind of new. He's kind of nervous. He doesn't know. Like as somebody who has been an intern myself, I know how it could be.
Yeah.
So I do want to convey that. Yeah, for sure.
Ross! Ross, I can't see in the dark! There are challenges every day. Hey!
I also love your use of that.
Working with Peter John Ross,
There are some challenges.
easier to handle than others.
I thought about going that way, but I went a little bit.
The overall experience is definitely rewarding, but it's hard to measure when there's so many different things going on.
That's gonna make me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
He just keeps cooking it over. He comes back. It's like completely different shot, but like I was just like, this is still funny.
Yeah.
Well, I come in every morning and I usually start digitizing, and then usually once I've got that computer going, I start. Why are you throwing stuff at me?
I want you to get used to adversity.
I'm not gonna work for James Cameron. There's a tack in here.
I love all the names.
What separates this internship from other internships is we try to prepare our interns for things they might have to deal with in the real filmmaking world. We're very proud of our internship at Sunny Boo.
I thought it was his living room.
Hustle too.
Survive.
Recently, Ross decided that he was gonna go cold turkey on caffeine. It's been up to me to make sure that he stays true to his word. Since Ross quit caffeine, he's had some tiny mood swings.
I've had a long-standing addiction to caffeine.
It took so long to find that clock sound effect. I didn't even notice the gun in his back pocket.
We would have been very different.
I think I'm dealing with the
Documentary.
withdrawals of caffeine fairly well.
Before I started working on the feature accidental art, Ross wanted me to become familiar with his body of work.
Please, no!
I've been making films for about 10 years. A Sunny Boo production has a certain style, a certain look to it, that I wanted Alex to become familiar with.
Because Ross is so experienced as an editor, it's really daunting to approach him, especially because he has a gun.
I love this shit, yeah.
Ross, I have an edit I'd like you to look at.
You just have to wait an extra second before you cut.
Yeah.
Sometimes you find
Yeah.
brilliance.
So I cut
I use a lot of like clean takes.
I think you're gonna have a 1 in 6 chance I'm gonna like it.
I generally let my interns do the first pass of an edit, but I can be pretty cruel about how I feel about their cut. I hope Alex can appreciate my tough love approach to editing.
Oh yeah, it was dope.
Thank
Really good.
you.
The pacing was really good and everything. Felt very like
Felt very like True TV. Got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Our noise canceling is fantastic.
Yeah.
We're doing this thing. All right. All right. Let's move on to yours. Whatever.
Sorry, it's spaced out there.
working through this.
Not really.
Well,
Mess around.
the skater.
Just ask me a question again.
So how did you wind up here?
Well, after I graduated college, I was looking for an internship, and I wound up here with Sonny Boo. There are challenges every day. Working with Peter John Ross, some are, easier to handle than others.
The music.
Ross, I can't see in the dark.
Do you find the overall experience rewarding?
The overall experience is definitely rewarding, but it's hard to measure when there's so many different things going on. And why are you throwing things at me now?
I was wondering where to put that penny clip.
We
You
try to
found a good spot
prepare our
for it.
interns for things they might have to deal with in the real filmmaking world.
I'm not going to be working for James Cameron. Quit.
Tell us how you start. What do you do every day in your internship?
I come in every day and.
Start with. You have to repeat the question in your answer every time.
That's right. At this internship, every day I come in and I usually start digitizing.
Okay.
And, get that going, and then then I move on to what are you doing? There's a tack in here.
You had no problem doing cuts.
You tried.
Yes.
I was like trying my best to make it nice and
Every day
smooth.
there are
I was trying to be very jarred.
And some of them were.
Yeah, the jar worked.
Pretty proud of our internship. Only 1 in 10 survive.
Did you actually watch all the footage
Before I
you
started
editing?
working on the feature accidental
Yeah.
art, Ross
Well, not
wanted
all
me to
of
get
it,
to
but,
his
like-
body of work.
Drunk, I'm a little bit drunk cause I'm drinking.
I've been making films for about 10 years. A Sonny Boo production has a certain look and a certain style that I wanted Alex to become familiar with.
Drunk, I'm a little bit drunk cause I'm drinking.
Okay, what is that?
I was just random things I found on like free websites and just spliced it all together.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. I don't know. There's like some sound file called like female singing I'm drunk. And I just like pitch shifted it and like made it weird sounding.
Oh,
Recently, Ross decided that he was going to go cold turkey on caffeine.
I've had a long-standing addiction to caffeine.
He's put me in charge of making sure that he doesn't try to sneak any on the side or... Since Ross quit drinking caffeine, he's had a few tiny mood swings.
Hey! I think I'm dealing with caffeine withdrawal fairly well.
that was such a great
The other
use
thing
to
I'd
that
say
gun
is-
clip.
I hope Alex can appreciate my tough love approach to editing.
Because Ross is so experienced as an editor, it's quite daunting to approach him,
Ross, I have
They
a game
unravel
I'd
it.
like you to look at.
especially when he has a gun.
Cut here
Hold
because
it. I think you're gonna have a 1 in 6 chance I'm gonna like it. Show me the edit.
You give yourself the longest cut.
Yeah. I know who those people are.
The Snitch TV thing is mad funny. Loved it. I loved. You kind of went more horror with it.
Yeah. I was trying to think of like the true crime documentaries where like they don't go the way of the original. They don't like the Vince McMahon one where he hired the people I think to do this documentary, and then his whole life unraveled as they were making the documentary.
No, don't post that.
So I was just trying to think of like that's kind of the vibe I was going. Like originally I had more like a little bit more like yours, but the more I played with it, more I like kind of got like the story in my head down. Pretty cool. It was a fun challenge because like we had neither one of us had no idea what the clips were going into it, or like what the intended story was supposed to be. Like really cool challenge to like find the story and
Right, like they kind of just like gave us a bunch of random clips.
yeah.
Of just like, yeah, it was like literally random clips of him, like a couple interview segments, and then there was like this dude shooting a gun, and then this dude messing with his intern. But beyond that, I thought there would be. So I edit it, and I have a tendency when I'm editing because I usually shoot and edit my own stuff, but I don't watch everything I'm editing before I edit. So I kind of edit as I go, and I go, wait, there's no story here.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Yeah.
So I had to we had to go back and figure it out. So I just kind of did a more generic, like The Office style edit. I love that you like actually like sat there, watched it through, and like realized.
That's what I was originally. I was going for was like the Office style, and I wasn't gonna put any music. I was just gonna use like room stuff, and but I think my wife was watching like a documentary while I was doing it, and I was like, huh. Will this work? And then I started doing it. I'm on the right track, I guess.
It's very meta. It's very like they're shooting a documentary of a documentary.
Yeah.
Like, there's a documentary for this documentary. That's very funny. Yeah, no, that was very good. Yeah. I mean, so that was this episode of we're editing and then watching the clips back and then making fun of each other's edits.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you got any suggestions for a name for this, drop in the comments.
Give us a like, a rave. Is that what that new feature is called? I don't even know.
don't know.
We're raving. And like, comment, and whatever. You hit that, or is it with punch or slap that subscribe button and leave us nasty comments in the comment section.
Tell us too, because that gets us engagement too.
I appreciate the downvotes. I appreciate the upvotes. Tell me how ugly I am. Thank you very much. You have a great time.
Hell yeah.
Woo! We did it this time.